story of any city can never be complete without the story of its music. Music City, y'all. Welcome.
My cousin asked that shoe, y'all. That's him.
On today's Music City, we have the first in a DMV multi-part series hosted by Dr. Garfield Bright of the R&B group SHAI. This episode will feature in-depth, one-on-one, candid conversations with the early pioneers of GoGo and hip-hop music in the DC area.
What's up, fam? This is your boy Garfield Bright. And guess what? This is Music City, DMV. Emphasis on DC today. When we sitting in Caroline's, we representing, and with no other than my man, Big Tony from the group Trouble Funk.
What's up?
And the premise of the show is the story of any city can never be told without the story of its music. And when you're talking about DC and the DMV area, there is no discussion outside of this funk music that came out of it, homegrown, called GoGo. And this brother right here, I'm gonna let him speak for himself. Big Tony, take it away. Tell him who you are and what this is, please.
I am Big Tony of the group Trouble Funk, the legendary Trouble Funk.
That's right.
Yes, indeed. And we're here to kick some knowledge with you today. My man Garfield and we're gonna put it down. The story of the go-go scene and Trouble Funk.
That's right, that's right. Now, we were talking earlier, and I was talking about the music go-go, and you said, hold up, bro, go-go is actually an atmosphere. Can you go into that more?
Yeah.
Like, how did it come out, how go-go start really, and you tell me that?
Well, like I said, man, it started long before the actual music go-go. It was just a movement. It's like, to be honest, man, it was a Motown thing with Smokey.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Speak on that, like what you mean?
I mean, it was just one of those things, man. When Smokey had that joke, going to a go-go, you know what I'm saying? It was like,
that's right.
People just took that saying and just, DC in particular, man, we just made it one of those environments, you know what I'm saying? And then came Chuck Brown, the actual godfather of go-go, and the originator of the go-go beat. You know what I'm saying?
Describe that beat.
Well, the beat is, the first go-go beat was taken from a song called Mr. Magic.
Wow.
Chuck Brown stripped the song, the music, and took that beat and put percussion on it and called it a go-go beat.
Wow.
Now, a lot of people ask, well, what is a go-go beat? And what's the purpose of a go-go beat? According to the Godfather, when bands would perform and get the crowd revved up and on a song that they like, and then you stop that song, you would have to work so hard to get them back on the floor.
Yeah.
Get them back. So what Chuck decided to do was to create a beat in between songs and keep that beat going. Keep it going and non-stop. From one top 40 song to another.
Wow.
So you're going to one song. Let's say you're playing, he may be playing something like the old Jays.
Right.
She used to be my girl.
Okay.
Come out of that song, and at the end, you're going to and they still dancing.
Right. You don't lose them.
And as they keep dancing, you ease on into the next song. You know what I'm saying?
Slick.
Ease into the next song, and before you know it, you're into the next song. The beat never stops, and you're in a whole different groove.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And it was a constant tempo of each song.
Gotcha.
No matter how fast or slow the song may have been, you keep that same groove going in between the beat. Yeah. So basically, that's what it was all about. It started off, say, man, where you going? I'm going to the GoGo to see Chuck Brown and the Soul Searchers tonight. Or I'm going to the GoGo to see Big Tony and Trouble Funk. You know what I'm saying?
Now it's time for the devastating, funkiest bass player in the world, Big Tony. funky bass in your face. Are y'all ready for Big Tony? Hey Tony, you ready for this Tokyo groove? Check it out. 9 for 1, 10 for 10. Hit me one time, y'all.
So along came Trouble Funk.
Okay. And what year?
Actually, it was Trouble Band and Show.
Well, that's what it started
Before
off?
it was Trouble
What?
Funk. Yeah.
How long did it stay there? How long did y'all keep that?
Well,
Y'all switched up?
we started in Trouble Band and Show started around 1977.
Okay.
Yeah.
So by 78, y'all was Trouble Funk?
By 78, by 78,
yeah.
we were Trouble Funk.
Okay,
By 78.
okay.
And what happened was, I got my first GoGo experience at this place called the Club The Burn in Palmer Park, Maryland.
What?
Yeah, and we were Trouble Band and Show was a top 40 R&B cabaret group.
What?
Yeah, man, we started, believe it or not.
You know what that's like? That's like
That's
the
it.
Parliament used to be the Parliaments doing doo-wop before they became
Right.
the funk. So that's
Right,
crazy to me.
right,
Yeah,
right.
go ahead, my bad.
We had did this cabaret at the Club The Burn. It's an early cabaret. It's like from 8 till like 8 to 12, something like that,
Okay.
11:30. And it was an early cabaret. And I noticed after we finished, there was a line, man, outside. It's like, okay, the show is over. What is this line doing? So I went to the owner, Ted Hawkins. He was the owner of the club. And I was like, hey, man, what's that line all about? He said, they're getting ready for Chuck Brown. It was another show coming
After
us from 12 to 6 in the morning.
What?
12 to 6 in the morning.
And y'all ain't know the times of doing that kind of thing.
No, everybody had left. I was the only one there. So I was like, yo, man, I'm curious. Can I stay and check it out? He said, of course,
So tell me about that, man. You
So,
can't just
man,
give me that,
yeah.
just leave it there. You gotta tell me what that was like
I
for you.
stayed
man.
around, waited to see what it was all about. And the crowd started coming in and got crowded, and they had the DJ playing. Chuck didn't have an opening act. He played. It was
Chuck.
It was
Yeah,
Chuck.
yeah.
Chuck ran the Soul Searchers. So they came up there, got to warm it up and tune it up and stuff. And all of a sudden, I heard the people go, "Wind me up, Chuck. Wind me up, man." They've been doing that from back then up until the day, and they still. You know what I'm saying? The Chuck Brown tribute band, the
Wind me
crowd
up.
still
Wind me up,
chant,
Chuck.
"Wind me up, Chuck."
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Shout to the sweet man. Y'all scarlet me now. What you want me to do? One more time. I don't hear you. Oh, yes, I do. Okay. With the way it's so easy, you can just about make it any way that you please. Rock your body because I know that you got 'em. Can't do without 'em. Don't tell me you forgot 'em.
I knew there was an instant connection. I knew when I heard that, man, and I heard that beat, and just seen that thing. It was that I can't even describe it right now to this day. I felt it though.
Yeah.
I knew. I said, I want to do that. I knew that was something I wanted to do.
With the way it's so easy, you can just about make it any way that you please. Rock your body because I know that you got 'em. Can't do without 'em. Don't tell me you forgot 'em. You got to know that's what it took. You keep me shook, now you got me hooked. You never get it, if it gets negative, we won't let it. Now everybody come along and kick it with me. I'm just a little brother from DC.
after they would leave, I would stay and sit on the side of the stage and watch Chuck and watch the crowd and watch the drummer. I knew there was a connection. You know what I'm saying? And I was trying to figure that out, you know, for the longest. And one day, just bulb went off, man. And I came to rehearsal one day, and I pulled Rio. I said, Rio, I pulled him aside. I said, man, I think I know what it takes to make these people dance, but I'm gonna need a microphone. Rio was like, man, what the hell? We tried everything else, and might as well try it your way. So Rick, the drummer, Rick Nixon, was the music director at the time. Yeah. He's the music director and leader of the band. Yeah. So Rio said, okay, everybody listen up. You know, we didn't try everything else. Tony said he got an idea, he want to try, he think he know how to make the people dance. Rick wasn't feeling that. As a matter of fact, a few of the people in the band laughed at me. Tony, what do you know? You know? Oh, wow. Yeah. So Rick was like, man, I ain't listening to him, blah, blah. Rio said, look, I tell you what, you either do what Tony tell you to do, or you can pack your shit and leave. You know what I'm saying? What did he do? He pouted, but he got on drums, and you know, looked like he wanted to kick my ass, which would have been impossible. You know. Tony, you ain't playing with it. I know that's right. Yeah. But yeah, he hit me with the super grit, you know, and ain't nothing new. So you know, I told him my idea. I say, man, look, I knew it was something about the drummer starting that show off going into a beat. I was always creative. I played top 40s, but I always did my original music. Right. So I told him, I said, man, I want you to open up with this roll. And it was like, like hip hop, right? That's the break beat. That was my beat right there, right? And you know what? Keep your thought, but that what you just displayed to me is kind of like the basis of all beatbox dudes. They got the. That's the thing. Yeah, right. You just described it. Wow. And see, we didn't know anything about hip hop. We didn't know anything about hip hop at the time. This is before Sugar Hill even, you know, that's crazy. Hit DC. And see, the Sugar Hill thing, I noticed when I was researching y'all, I signed to Joe and Sylvia at one point. Right, yeah. When we, you know, got that little beat going and everything, we created this song, our first original, called Roll With It. Roll With It? Yeah, Roll With It. And how was the was it the hook to it? Yeah, it was it basically, to be honest with you, man, we were trying to play Trans Europe Express. Oh, Trans Europe Express. Yeah, if you notice, that beat is similar. Yeah. You know, but I messed around and took the beat and kind of like remodified it, right, and gave it the boom, 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 the boom, boom, gave it a little bit more drop. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I just played the bass on a doom, the doom, 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 the doom, doom, doom. You know what I'm saying? Man. And then Taylor, Dag's brother, he would get on the mic and go, roll with it, y'all. Y'all roll with it now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it started off as one of those things because in GoGo is a lot of improv. Right. There's a lot of improv. It's funk. It's right. Yeah. It's black. It's a lot of improv, man. So a lot of the music that we would improv, we would remember the structure and go in and then fine tune it after we see that it's working. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it become a device kind of like. So then we would go ahead and add, the next week we'll add another piece to it. Hey, I feel funkified, hey, I feel funkified. Dum, 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 dum. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that was our first original, Roll With It. And we had the people going crazy. So obviously your idea worked. Yes, it worked. Yeah, it worked, man. And here's the trip part about it. We had to play that song damn near all night. Rick, for some reason, he got this brilliant idea that, okay, I'll take it from here. And he went back into a top 40, and the damn crowd partied like the damn Red Sea. Man, you should have seen it. That your idea was working. Exactly. Real, right now to this day, I don't know exactly what he said to Rick, but I can imagine that he may have said some shit, boy, if you don't get back into that beat, kick your ass. But then here's the interesting part. He looked at Rio, looked at me, rolled his eyes, and then he started playing real hard, hitting the cymbals and stuff, and hitting the drums real hard, like he wished that was me. And
Mad at
it felt good. He actually was playing harder, and the harder he played, the better it felt.
Yeah.
And yeah,
People feel
and
that
he was
too.
looking at me, man.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, I gotta use this to my advantage. So I would turn around and say some shit just to piss him off, deliberately. You know what I'm saying? Just so I can get mad and play harder. Because it felt good.
Oh, you wild with it, man. Did he ever catch on? Did you know that's what you was doing after a while?
After a while, man, we talked about this. And Rick and I, we'll laugh about it. We became the best of friends, man. You know.
That usually do it.
Yeah.
If y'all can last through it, that's usually do it.
We talk about this stuff, man, and laugh about it now, you know.
Well, I tell you, man.
But, man, we got the people, man, dancing. And the moral to this story is Trouble Funk created the very first go-go groove, go-go song. Because like I said, before Trouble Funk, it was just a beat. It was just a go-go beat.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Chuck had songs out like We the People, Shake the Tambourine, but it wasn't known as go-go.
Gotcha. Because he was Soul Searchers.
Busta Loose was a go-go, but kind of commercial go-go. You know what I'm saying? E-flat Boogie was inspired. That was Trouble Funk's very first big hit, E-flat Boogie. So T-R-O-U-B-L E-flat Boogie. You know? That. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do. 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 You know what I'm saying?
That's funky, man.
Yeah.
We gonna go to the next segment, and when we come back, I want you to talk more about that Trouble Funk sound as y'all was developing and getting more tight.
Yeah.
So we gonna come back right after this.
Don't you go nowhere.
Don't you go nowhere. Go-Go is what it is.
We'll be right here.
Like this drum pattern right here comes from Al Green. Right there, that's it's an Al Green. This is Al Green.
Right,
yeah, real funky, real.
Yes,
with some lunges though. But anyway, we'll come back to this brother right here. Funk. This your boy Garfield. I'm standing here with living history, and I'm proud of it. Trouble Funk, if y'all don't know, hip hop really in a lot of ways comes back down to the grooves that this brother's talking about. The break beats and everything come back down to some go-go stuff, and the parallels are uncanny. So, but his story, I'm letting him pick it back up.
Well, man, like I said, man, there's just so much stuff I can say about this go-go thing, man. It would probably take a month segment to get it. But we're gonna get to the good parts, man. Again, Trouble Funk is one of the premier groups of go-go, and we're known as the ambassadors of go-go. The ambassadors. That name was given to us. We didn't choose it.
Y'all went international.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, that makes a lot of sense.
Right. And Chuck Brown is known as the Godfather, rightfully so, man. He planted that seed. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that came after him, we just nurtured it and, help it grow. And Trouble Funk just happened to be one of the premier groups that really took it to that next level. We were the group to take it global.
Okay.
And give it national recognition.
Gotcha.
Trouble Funk was the first in a lot of things as far as being trendsetters.
Okay, talk about some of those things.
We were the first group to release, like I said, the first official GoGo live album. There was no other live album with all original music.
Right.
We were the first to do that. Chuck Brown, may he rest in peace. He was a brilliant musician, very brilliant. Man, sing his ass off, and he could play that guitar. But his brilliance was about taking somebody else's stuff. I used to call Chuck Brown the Luther Vandross of GoGo.
Oh wow, yeah.
Because you know, if Luther takes somebody else's song, it ain't yours no more.
Nah, not at all. Creeping.
Right,
all
exactly.
the ones he took.
But Chuck was the same way with original, you know,
right.
with somebody else's original. You know, it's like GoGo Swing was all about somebody else's music. But it was so, some of the stuff that he did was so old, the young generation thought it was original.
Oh, right.
The older generation can identify with it.
Because they knew where it came from.
And they knew where it came from, but they still accepted it because it had a whole nother flavor on it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? By the way, I just celebrated my 1-year anniversary of my kidney transplant.
Oh, you had a transplant?
Yeah, man. I my kidneys
Congratulations,
shut down on me in 2003. So I was on dialysis for 13 years.
Wow.
God is good.